Wait Nation, what's going on? Sharc Gaming here, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a review. This is not a pack opening. I'm really asking you guys if this pack is worth opening, you get me? So if it's opening, I might open it. If it's worth opening, I'll probably open it either tomorrow or the day after, you get me? I have work in a few, so I'm not even going to make this video long, I hope. You feel me? But the truth of the matter is, this is actually a very good pack. But only, if I'm being completely honest, you guys can correct me, but the pack only looks good for Cruyff. Now let me explain. The Totti is exceptionally well. You get me? This Totti is very good. I think he's a creative playmaker that can play center forward as well. Yes, whatever the case may be, and he has phenomenal finishing. But if you look at the stats, no matter what build you make, if you look at the stats, he's just like the Italian card Totti. I don't know if for anybody who has the Italian Totti, he's actually literally just the same card. It's just with phenomenal finishing and a creative playmaker. You get me? It's really not anything different. So if you already have even if you have all-time legendary card Totti, or you have iconic moment Totti, this card is not much of a difference. This card is not much of an improvement, because Totti cards have always been consistent throughout. It's just every time they introduce a new Totti card, it will forever be like, oh yeah, since we introduced a Totti card, we have to make this Totti card like decent, so we're gonna make it like maybe +2, a little bit more better than the last one and whatever. It's never really significantly better, if you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's never significantly better, which is like, why are you not better than you're supposed to be? You get what I'm trying to say? So if you already have a Totti card, don't and your aim is to get this Roma Totti, don't go for him, bro. If I'm being completely honest, it's not that different from the one that you already have. The only difference is three differences. You have the double booster capability, yeah, you have the phenomenal finishing, and you have the fact that this is a creative playmaker. I'm not sure if the other one is a creative playmaker, but I'm just stating it that this one is a creative playmaker, because you guys know that means his playstyle won't be activated at center forward, so he'll probably act as either a false 9 or a deep line forward. Well, deep line forward and false 9, same thing. But yeah, the second player is the Stoichkov. I'm gonna be completely honest, when they just introduced this guy's card, he was a creative playmaker, second strike. And the last two cards that I've seen have actually been, last three cards I think that I've seen has been goal poachers. Very good goal poacher cards actually. He's actually pretty decent, but you see, because in this game, the meta, if we're being completely honest, is strikers that have good physicality, good speed, and good finishing. You get me? You don't want a striker with such heavy touch like Drogba. You don't want a striker that can't really head the ball that amazingly, like Romario. Well, Romario can head the ball surprisingly good for some strange reason. Like Romario, Eto, exactly. Like, you know, you kind of need like a balance, like a in-between balance. Like a Rashford, Mbappe, Haaland, Shevchenko, etc. Because those are canonically, those are accurately the most like the most used and the best strikers. Like, you don't see everybody using Shevchenko, but every time you play somebody with Shevchenko, they cook. You don't see everybody using Haaland and Mbappe, but every time you play Haaland, Mbappe, Fernando Torres, Michael Owen, those players that have very good speed, very good physicality. Isak, oh my god, anybody who subs on Inzaghi ball and turn, problem. So to look at these guys, because I think his passing is not really that needed for a goal poacher. Goal poacher is really just there to collect the final ball. You get me? Collect the final ball and shoot and score. You get me? Don't matter if it's a curler, long shot, power shot, whatever the case may be, they're just there to score. You feel me? His finishing is obviously very good. When you max him out, it's very good. His heading is going to be good as well. The mere fact that it's 70 here means that it will at least be 78 to about 80 add, which is very good. Let me see what his physical thing is. His speed looks like it's going to be very good, and his physical contact isn't really that good, but he has very good balance, so he'll be able to dribble past defenders very well. You have certain strikers inside the game that they're one-trick ponies, especially goal poachers that may not be the best. Like, for example, Lewandowski is one of the best players, best strikers in the world, and the best strikers in the game. But if you have a fast team, Lewandowski is gonna kind of slow it down. You get me? But he's very good. Once he gets a shot in front of goal, he's gonna score. He doesn't miss. But the truth of the matter is he's very slow. So he has heading, long range curler, dipping shot, rising shot, long range shooting, first time shot, outside curler, acrobatic finishing. This is a striker that you can get if you don't have a very good goal poacher, especially since this guy will always be on B form or B condition or whatever you want to call it. This is actually a very good striker to get if I'm being completely honest. So the pack so far so good. Like it's 50-50 because Stoichkov is a very good target. Francesco Totti, if you don't have him already, excellent target. Can put him in center forward, can put him in second strike, can put him on attacking mid. He's going to cook in all three. You can also put him in left wing, right wing, to be fair. But I would recommend just the first three central ones. And then you have Stoichkov, who can play left wing, right wing, center forward, second strike, and attacking mid sometimes. He cooks in center forward. That's literally what it is. And because he's fast, I'm pretty sure you could make like a winger build for him and he could cook. Now, Cruyff is the one that surprisingly, if you go on eFootball Hub, what I've realized about these deep line forwards, I feel like deep line forwards is actually the meta for eFootball 2025 in terms of striker. So I find out that the players who have very good deep line forwards like World Cup Messi, Cantona, Bergkamp, Berbatov, even though he's not, like the stats don't really show that he's amazing, but he's very good. Another deep line forward that you can use, Harry Kane, if you want to use Harry Kane, you get me, especially when he's on A form. And now Cruyff. You have some other deep line forwards like Kluivert, etc., etc., etc. But I've realized that deep line forwards are very good in this game, especially in eFootball 2025. I don't know if it's because the gameplay looks a bit slower or it's fitting more towards like instructions in the game. So even if you have a player who doesn't usually make runs, if you instruct him to be a counter target and stay up further, or you put attacking on a midfielder who is usually defensive or so and so, you'll actually get more out of certain players. It's just like if you don't have an anchor man and you put like defensive or anchor on a defensive mid, he's going to stay defensively. So he's like basically cover the back line. So now you basically have your own anchor man without actually having the play style. So it's like, yeah, that's really what it is. But Cruyff has canonically always been a very good striker. He's always been a very good forward. Left wing, right wing, center forward, second strike, attacking mid. Usually in eFootball, well not eFootball, PES 21, PES 20, PES 20, PES 19 and those things, he used to be a whole player. Now he's like a deep line forward and such, and he's very, very good at what he does. Now, for deep line forwards, you actually want a striker that like makes decent runs. That's one. Makes decent runs, passes the ball exceptionally, has good physicality. The speed doesn't necessarily have to be up there. But I've realized that if you have a deep line forward and you train him as a second striker, he will play better in the deep line forward false nine role than if you train him as a center forward. Let me explain. For some strange reason, when you go on the eFootball Hub app, you can actually check it out. When you go on the eFootball Hub app, you can actually train Cruyff as a second strike. They give you like a second strike build, and you see that he's 108 rated in the game. You have 106 rated second strike, and you have 108 rated second strike build. He's not going to be 108 in the game. I think he's going to be 104 in the game, but he's going to play like a 108 rated second strike, which is crazy. The stats are more balanced for a second striker. I think it kind of sacrifices a little bit of the finishing, but it makes your hold up play, your build up play, your connecting with the wingers and the attacking mid or any midfielder at all. It makes it better and more conducive for the team. Essentially, you've turned him into the perfect team player. You've converted him into the perfect like player overall. So it's like, if you train him as a second strike, you guys will see that he's feeding families, literally. So center forward Billy is very good. I think he's 106 rated at center forward when you put him with the right double booster and such. But when you put him as a second strike, he's probably gonna be playing smoother. You guys can check it out. You can also put him as an attacking mid, as in train him as an attacking mid. Because what I've realized is that it's really where you want to play him. It's really what you want out of the play. Like for me, I want good passing, good physicality, and I want a decent finishing. I know 88 finishing can do something. I don't need a 99 finishing player, because at the end of the day, even if you have 99 finishing, you can still miss. So I'd rather have like the 90 finishing and have better passing, better hold of play, better speed, etc. That's just what I want. I don't know what you guys want, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think about these packs. You get me? Because at the end of the day, I feel like these packs are extremely OP. And yeah, it has some highlight players in there that are very good. You know what I'm saying? It has my boy Modric. That's all you need out of this pack, bro. Modric. That's all you need. Is that Bakayoko? It is Bakayoko. I haven't seen that guy in a while. That is actually crazy. And you have Castellanos. It's a decent pack. I don't want any of these people. Luis Enrique, he's not bad actually. He's been actually balling for Marseille. But I don't want any of these players, bro. I would take. Let me know in the comment section if I should open this pack. You get me? I'll load up the coins and open it. But I don't know as yet. I really want Cruyff because I still haven't found like my perfect deep line forward because I didn't get Cantona and I didn't. Well, I have Messi, but it's the physicality that kind of beating me with Messi because I really want Messi to be a little bit more physical. But he's short, obviously, and he's not like. But he's still bully. He's a bully Messi, like in the game. So I don't know, but yeah, I want like a tall, deep line forward like Clivert. Clivert, he plays decent so much. Other matches he doesn't, but I don't know. I don't know.